Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Anthony here. Let's get into some updates with XRP because there's some stuff flying around I want to get through, and also what I'm planning on buying, adding to my portfolio. Stick around. Hey guys, Anthony here from the Wall Street Bull. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Massive shout out to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. This community is growing so fast, and I love doing these videos on a daily basis, talking with all of you in the comments below in the community tab. So if you're new to this channel, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey on a daily basis, be it through cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, building financial freedom, talking about finance. My goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth, in which I am well and truly on the path to. So come along on this incredible journey with me and smash that like button, because it would really help the algorithm and this channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Little disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and due diligence with all this stuff, especially with cryptos. It can be extremely risky and volatile, and I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. Jump on all the social media platforms like I've mentioned in all my videos, especially for cryptos: Masari.io, Luna Crush, Reddit, Medium, TikTok. If you have to, I know they're banning at the moment, but some interesting stuff you come across in there, believe it or not. YouTube, like you're doing now, Google, Twitter, everything. Just get confident before jumping into this stuff. And my golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose, because I hate losing sleep overnight. And obviously everyone doesn't like to lose, but you need to set a limit for yourself so you're not stressing about it, all right? So be careful. All right, now that the formalities are out of the way, I'm going to give an update on XRP Ripple, because there's some interesting stuff flying around at the moment, and a few tweets that James K. File and the attorneys have put out just in the last hour. Obviously there's been a lot happening with this particular cryptocurrency XRP, and yes, I've done a lot of videos on it, and the reason being is because it's the most fascinating cryptocurrency that is literally going to change the landscape for the entire cryptocurrency market. And when I say that, it's going to be obviously used as a reference in future cases if it's ever brought up with any other cryptos, which I'm sure this is not going to be the last one, but it'll set a precedence. So whatever result or settlement or something, or a decision handed down, or a judgment or a fine or something happens along those lines, it will always be referred to in future cases with cryptocurrencies and regulators. That's basically what this is going to do. So this is huge, and obviously it happened with Bitcoin and Ethereum. That got dismissed, and they're not securities. Now they're going after XRP, like everyone knows, and obviously this is going to have a huge effect on the rest of the market. So let's get into some updates that I've obviously come across. Everyone's seen this. The tweet from Frank, the Twitter page here that I came across from Jeremy Hogan. And obviously now I'm going to just explain this quickly. So there was a tweet that was put out by this gentleman, Frank, which he obviously emailed the SEC back on the 14th of October 2020, months before the case was brought forward against Ripple, obviously confirming his concerns whether or not XRP was a security or not. And this is fascinating stuff, so I'm just going to quickly read this. So Ripple is citing a US Securities and Exchange Commission SEC letter to a retail investor in its ongoing battle against the top US regulator. A Twitter user named Frank claims that he reached out to the SEC after buying XRP to see whether he purchased a security, which is pretty, it's a smart move, and it's good that he's put this out. It's awesome. So thank you, Frank. In a viral tweet, the user shared a screenshot of the SEC's response, which indicated that as of October 2020, the regulator hadn't issued a determination on the digital assets status as a security. So they've used this in the case now in relation to, a response to the SEC and the judge. So this is fascinating stuff. I'm going to read this quickly. So here you go. I have bought an XRP in early 2018, which would have been a great time to buy XRP. That would have been incredible. And wasn't sure if I bought a security because there was no decision yet. So I asked the SEC here the answer to my concerns. Are they lying to me? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So if you read his email or the response from the SEC, they've said, "Dear Sir, thank you for the recent email to the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. We appreciate the opportunity to review your additional concerns about XRP, Ripple, cryptocurrency. Please be advised the SEC has not issued a determination on whether the cryptocurrency XRP is a security. Whether a cryptocurrency is considered a security will depend on the characteristics and use of the cryptocurrency. As we suggested, you may want to review Chairman Jay Clayton's statement regarding cryptocurrencies in the initial coin offerings at X website. Once again, thank you for contacting the SEC." So it was good of them to actually respond And so 2 months later, the SEC filed a lawsuit alleging Ripple offered XRP as an unregistered security. So Ripple is now citing Frank's SEC email exchange in a court filing, which I've read in there, and I've completely missed that, but it was buried in there. But it was unbelievable to see that they've actually used this now, which is great leverage. This is a major blow to the SEC for sure. The San Francisco company is using a letter in a regard to statements made by William Hinman, the former director of the SEC's Division of Corporate Finance, who says he told a Ripple official that he viewed XRP as an unregistered security. Obviously, you know, this case is going on here. There's heaps of stuff flying around at the moment. I'm going to get into that now. So you got here some recent stuff by James K. Filan. Just quickly, I'm going to go to his last tweets yesterday. Obviously, because I did a video on the S&P 500 index fund there, VYM, and obviously I'm now doing my crypto stuff. So Garlinghouse's and Larson's motions to dismiss are pending before the court. The parties are still conducting facts discovery. 2 motions to compel are pending before the magistrate Judge Netburn, and the parties are requesting leave to conduct 2 depositions in September. The motion to strike and the motion to intervene are still pending, and the expert discovery deadline will be extended to November 12, 2021. In my experience, anyone who thinks this case is settling anytime soon should reconsider. So this is annoying. It's getting dragged out even more. Let's keep going here. Breaking telephone conference scheduled to discuss pending privilege dispute. Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. So this is next, what are we now? The 26th. This is only a couple of days, guys. At 12 noon Eastern time. Call in details to follow. So what have we got here? So you've got here the Securities and Exchange Commission, Ripple Labs, Sarah Netburn. A telephonic conference is scheduled for Tuesday, August 31st at 12 p.m. to discuss the defendant's pending motion to compel the SEC to produce certain documents. It's designated and privileged EFC number 289. The court will contact the parties to establish a conference line and will post a public dialing number before the conference. So most likely I'll be asleep at this time because it's going to be really early in the morning here. So I'll definitely do a video the following day after this. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people talking about it. It's going to be fascinating to see what goes on here. Obviously, there's people still saying that this case will settle in September. Will it? I think so. It's been dragging on long enough, and with regards to that tweet and that email from the SEC, it could, give the Ripple team and attorneys some great power right here in this case. So this is good too. And I'm just going to quickly show you Jeremy Hogan's Twitter page as well. The legend provides great updates as well. In regards to this tweet that he put up here, if I was litigating Ripple case, I'd hire Digital Asset Buy to do litigation research for me. I don't know where he finds these clips, but here we have the SEC Commissioner stating to a third parties that Hinman's speech provided guidance to the markets. So if you open this up here, I'm going to play this down and see if it works. Let's see if it works. I'm going to open it up now. So sorry, I'll read this. So the SEC was using Bill Hinman to provide guidance to the market with his Ethereum speech. Hinman filed a sworn affidavit in court saying that the SEC still has not taken any position on expressed view. B. Garlinghouse, Robert Jackson, ex-SEC commish, lays it out clearly. Retweets. Let's have a watch of this.
The most helpful thing, I think, our director of corporation finance, Bill Hinman, gave a speech about a year and a half ago that describes this. You might know the speech I have in mind. That's it. So the question is, where do we draw that line? And the Howey test and the guidance we put out in this area has informed that difference. Now, one more thing. You mentioned cryptocurrency. What's important about that is to realize that the way that cryptocurrency works, when it is, and this is what Bill Hinman's speech says, so I'm not adding too much, depends fundamentally on how centralized or decentralized the underlying network is that supports that currency. And that's also true in the ICO context. Bill has said a lot about that, about ways that practitioners can look in that area and get a sense for whether or not we should think of that as a security. And I point people to that speech. Do you think we've been clear enough about that? Yeah, I expected you to say that. Now let me ask you this. No, seriously. I've heard that a lot. What could we do that would be more clear? I want to be clear because a lot of people have come in and asked us for more guidance on this. And it's not that I don't speak for my colleagues, not that I don't want to be responsive. It's that I worry that if we make a rule today, it will make a lot less sense to the marketplace in 6 months in this space. Do you see what I'm worried about? And better for worse, the machinery of the bureaucracy of the US government works in a fashion where if I were to pitch a rule and know exactly what it was, exactly what we want, if you and I could get a beer and agree what the rule should be, by the time it became law, it'd be a year later. And by that time, the ground will have moved underneath us. So if you sense, at least from my point of view, wanting to give this some time to figure out and do it by guidance as opposed to rule, that's what's driving us.
There you go, guys. So that was a speech there. Pretty interesting stuff. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. So this is by Digital Asset Investor and Researcher. So thank you very much for that video. In relation to XRP and this settlement, who knows what's going to happen here? I'm predicting again that September, October, something's going to happen around there. There's so much flying around with this case. Who knows if something's going to get settled behind closed doors? I've said it all along. I think that's what will be the case. Nevertheless, let's get into the crypto markets here today. So I'm going to show you XRP's trading view. Right now, this is in Australian dollars. It's sitting at $1.61, which is a great buying opportunity at the moment. If it drops any lower than that, I'm definitely going to be buying this today, obviously because it's just gone bananas. And look at that rise there in the last, obviously, few weeks. That's been insane. Obviously, with the announcement of the bridges between South Korea and Thailand, and obviously Philippines and Japan. So that was only 2 bridges that were announced, and obviously there's going to be a lot more that will be announced as well, and it's only going to send the price of the XRP crypto to the moon. So that's one of them there. I'm going to show you the rest of my portfolio today, and definitely what I'm buying. Obviously this is CoinSpot. Just want to give you an update. So Bitcoin sitting at 68,000 AUD, Ethereum 4,500, Cardano is down 1.6% today to $3.84. BNB, not really interested in BNB. XRP $1.65, which is quite good. It was peaking up there almost $1.80. It's definitely dropped back down now. Some other cryptos that I'm interested in, obviously VET 17 cents, which is great. Keep scrolling down here. Where are you? Where's HBARs? HBARs definitely one I'm going to be adding today. 36 cents. I don't think this is going to be cheap for much longer. Obviously this is a great project. Incredible partnerships already in place. Quant, everyone is talking about Quant at the moment, $276. It's quite expensive for us, but definitely one to look into there. Holochain, definitely at 1 cent. I'm going to add to my positions. I'm just going to keep building this up slowly. XDC, definitely one that I'm bullish on. Great partnerships already. That's pretty much it in regards to what's happening on CoinSpot. I'm just going to go and show you my actual portfolio right now, and I'll wait for this because I've got my coins listed in here. I'm just going to show you what's going on here. This is my watch list. Alright, so here's my actual holdings that I'm holding here. So Cardano is up 23.77%, which is crazy stuff. XRP, obviously definitely one that I'm going to be adding today. Dogecoin is down 6.78%. Tron 4.45%. VeChain, very bullish on VeChain, guys. 2.7%. Great project. Stellar XLM 2.03%. BTT 0.84%. Theta 1.43%. This really hasn't fancied me much. It's been pretty flat. Shiba Inu is down 9.76%. One of my big holds just for a play. Hedera is up 11.61%. Sia Coin 27.78%, guys. This is crazy stuff, sitting at 3 cents. Holo HOT 3.35%. Theta Fuel 1.39%. AMP is one that I will do a video on. There's been some stuff flying around with Amazon. Yes, that got debunked, that rumor about them using AMP, but I did buy some as well yesterday, and I did had to try it out to see what the process was, obviously, but I did acquire it on Coinbase and I've transferred it out now, so I'm just going to keep adding to my position with AMP because there's some interesting stuff flying around about that as well. DigiByte, DGB 6.57%. Talcoin is up 30.48%. Great project. And XDC. And the other ones that I don't know why they don't get added onto this, but XYO is one that I'm very bullish on as well. It is up 9% today, which is incredible. 24 hours, it is up 26.87%. In the last 7 days, it is up 29%. And the last 30 days, 102%, guys. Have a look at XYO, definitely a hidden gem, all right? So check it out. And of all time, I'm just going to show you this, 131% in the last year, 1,600%. So it's a flyer, hidden gem, nobody's talking about it, all right? So check it out. That's pretty much it, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you think is going to happen with XRP, price predictions. Obviously, if it gets dragged out to November, what are you planning on doing? I'm holding personally for long term, guys. Literally long term. And we'll see what happens with this, all right? Let me know in the comments below. We'll talk about it. Stay safe. Happy investing. Peace. Bye.